collapses for the SNP, would your party go into coalition again with Labour?
Well, we're looking forward to Scottish parliamentary elections. We think they should be held. We think the SNP has failed Scotland. If you look at the NHS in particular, but also police and schools, basic services are vital for Scottish people. The SNP has got a dreadful record. They're so obsessed, their ideological obsession with independence has meant they've not focused on the basics. And so that's why we think...
with Labour?
Well, first of all, we need that Scottish parliamentary election. And Liberal Democrats are arguing for that very, very hard. Alex Cole-Hamilton, our leader of the Scottish Liberal Democrats in the Holyrood Parliament, has been a big advocate of that. And he's making it clear today that the First Minister wrote and wanted talks in Boot House with all the opposition parties. Alex has made it clear that we can't join those talks.
You won't be joining those talks?
No, we won't be. And there's a good reason for that. I'm afraid the SNP have put the national interest of Scotland behind their own partisan interests, and therefore we don't think there's anything that we can discuss with the SNP. We fundamentally disagree with them on the constitutional question, and their governance on domestic issues like the health service has been so poor. So that's why Alex is clear. We're not going to go into those talks. We want a Scottish parliamentary election.
But if in that election it looks like Labour and the Lib Dems could form a coalition to have a majority in the Parliament, would the Lib Dems consider working with Labour again?
Well, first of all, I think we have to fight elections. Laura, you're always keen.
It's an important question of principle, though, because coalitions haven't always worked out that well for the Liberal Democrats before, but the Scottish Parliament is set up to encourage coalitions. Would you, on principle, if you get to that point, work with Labour again?
Well, I'm not going to prejudge the election which has not even been called, and I'm certainly not going to prejudge what Alex Cole-Hamilton and the Scottish Liberal Democrats will do. What I will say is you're right on one level that the Scottish Parliament enjoys PR, which means it's a much fairer system. It means their votes count, and that has led to Liberal Democrats being in government in the past and doing some great things on things like the health service and the environment.
Well, let's talk about the health service. So today you're announcing you want everybody over